What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here today, bringing you another episode of the top 5 players for the 2016 NFL Draft Class. Today we're looking at the linebackers outside and inside. Realistically, I only have one true inside linebacker on this list, so that's why I decided to combine them. Without further ado, jumping in at number 5, I'm going Darren Lee from Ohio State, the outside linebacker. He's an athletic hitter. 3-down linebacker, I believe, will translate well in the pro game. My pro comparison from him is Bobby Wagner of the Seattle Seahawks. I think, obviously, there's a lot of players. Ohio State, man, they're going to be struggling next year because they have a lot of guys that are going to be regarded as first, second-round talents in this year's draft. I don't even know the exact number. It must be fucking close to 10 guys that are going to be drafted on the first 2 days of this draft. But I think Lee's going to be a really good player. Maybe not a 3-down linebacker to start his career. He'll probably land on a team where, there's already established guys, and he will eventually be groomed to take over. But I think he's good talent there. Number 4 is going to be the outside linebacker from Georgia, and that is Leonard Floyd. Really solid in coverage, solid pass rush. I think he's one of the more complete linebackers in this year's draft class. My pro comparison from him is Connor Barwin of the Philadelphia Eagles, because I think Floyd is best suited for a 3-4 outside linebacker role. Not gigantic. He's not a gigantic set player, but I think he will be able to be what you want in an athletic 3-4 outside linebacker, so that he can only also pass rush, but also not be a complete liability in the passing game, which is what you need for an outside linebacker. You need to be able to get your blocks, be able to get up the quarterback, but also cover the tight ends, jam up receivers, jam up the slot receivers if need be. I think Floyd can do that. Number 3, we're on Myles Jack, the outside linebacker from UCLA. He has freakish speed, man. This guy is he's gonna be one of the few linebackers that can incredibly boost his stock at this combine. Well, I guess in retrospect, a lot of people are assuming he's coming in freakishly athletic. Obviously, he played running back a little bit as well as linebacker. But I guess it's a double-edged sword, because he could, if he runs a bad time, he could really hurt his stock because everyone's assuming so high for him. But I think my pro comparison from him is Ryan Shazier, the Pittsburgh Steeler, former Ohio State Buckeye. I think it's a really easy comparison. Both these guys are really athletic, not the biggest, they're not monsters, but I do think they will translate well into the pro game. Go to number 2 is the only inside linebacker on this list, and that is Reggie Ragland, the inside linebacker from Alabama. This guy is a tackling machine, an intelligent leader. I was thinking about going with the easier, most recent Alabama linebacker that's had great success. That one that's in Baltimore. Can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. Fuck, I can't believe I can't do it. But I'm comparing to an older Alabama inside linebacker, and that is DeMeco Ryans. I see a lot of when DeMeco Ryans was a beast in Philly about 2 years ago. These Alabama linebackers, they're bred to be the signal callers, the quarterbacks of the defense, and sure tacklers. They may not be the most athletic players, but they are going to, for damn sure, be the leaders of your defense and not cost you games. They're going to make the secure tackles. They're going to be reliable, and that's what I see in Ragland. Plus, he straight up, Alabama defense, man. Number 1, though, I'm going with Jaylon Smith, the outside linebacker from Notre Dame. I know he did have the knee injury, but on paper, looking at how Todd Gurley came back, Jaylon Smith on paper, if he was healthy, would be, pretty much the unanimous consensus top linebacker in this year's draft class. He's a complete 4-3 outside linebacker. I believe he won't fall much due to his injury because there's just so much, proven talent there, as well as his ceiling is incredibly high. My pro comparison from him is Patrick Willis, the former San Francisco 49er. I think Jaylon Smith is incredible. I think he's the best linebacker in this year's draft class. And much like I said, much like Todd Gurley, I don't think he'll slip too far because of his injury, because he is so goddamn talented. So there you guys, those are the top 5 linebackers in the 2016 NFL Draft Class. As always, let me know in the comment section below how you feel about my list. If your team needs a linebacker, maybe let me know. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.